Hey, and welcome back to the Piff and Squirmy Game Goose channel. I'm Squirmy,
I'm pissed.
and we are up against Angel Star, and she's being really annoying. And we've done this testimony so many times, and we're on her last life, so we can't fuck
Living
up.
life on the edge.
Yeah, we're really using our noggins tonight.
Or noggin.
I caught want something, and you caught something. Yeah, apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Oh, that's the one where it has like the water that's going through. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. The muffler? Oh, that's the
The
scarf she
scarf.
figured. That's what had me confused in my
Why
earlier
would she
testimony.
mention her scarf?
The chief prosecutor made an escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Okay, she has 5 pieces of her testimony. We have to determine which ones are more essential than the other.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake, and I bit like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star, and I have a butt like an anaconda. Have you seen that? Actually, we don't like Nicki Minaj because she's weird, but that's like not even the point of this. Okay, goodbye.
Oh, wow.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. I was about to say that. What the? Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked her over an oil drum. Was that oil drum kicked over? It was, right?
I think
Because I
so.
think an oil drum. That's hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. Predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You cross-examination, if you will.
All right, how many pieces? Was there like there was
That
5.
was a bunch.
I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Wait. So we'll do this and let's determine which ones are like more essential than the others. So, where is this partition on the floor plans?
Okay.
I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right.
But she was on the other side of the
Right, but that doesn't really make.
She
She
was on
literally
the other side of the fence.
there was a wall there about 5 feet high. Apparently, if you go behind, so they didn't really talk about this a whole lot, but I think in the background, you go behind the wall. You go behind like the little like the gate. You're able to go to A
through
block.
the gate.
Yeah, like so. I wish they would show it. I don't think we have a picture of it though. So she was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? Okay, she's doing the Miranda rights thing. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? She says she saw from a
on
distance.
the other
Yeah.
side of the wall.
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. Let's press her. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. Right, so, wait, actually no, the gate shows that she wouldn't be able to. The lunch lane car was... She was a visitor. Oh, yeah. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here. Okay.
That should make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
But you can't get over there.
Is that correct? Or, sorry, I'm doing Edgeworth. Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right.
But there's a chain link fence in front of you.
Wait, how? It was connected to the...
Amazing, the Kappa Queen, lunch lady athlete, indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence.
I think the fence was connected to the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, she's lying. So if you go... Is it Oh, that's
That needs to
really
be
high,
high.
though. That's really high. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Do we think it has some... Okay, so that one was a pretty good one. That
Yeah.
bit of detail. And I don't know if we have anything. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I don't get why this is important. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Could it have been like the muffler on the car?
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else.
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. The phone that she made a phone call to. Wait, she can't mean... Well, we gotta ask. By phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? Oh, ultimately? My memory? It's like a salmon, heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
That's right, near the car there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? So, there's the mention of... This guy updated, wait. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. I don't know if that really plays a role in this, because...
Why?
Why would... So, okay, I'm just gonna go back for... So this talks about the phone. This is talking about the gate, and how quickly she got. But I don't know if we have... We have evidence for this. For some, we have we have the phone record. I don't know why it would be important though. We haven't.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "I saw it. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead." While she was calling, do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Okay. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency
How
phone
can
out
you
of the
tell?
wall, but it was
Because
out of order.
it's behind the partition. How would you be able to tell?
Right. Does this mean I have to use the actual map to show her that? Why would she know?
Yeah, you can't see it.
So okay. So she pulled out her cell phone out of her pocket. Okay. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then, when I bully grabbed her arm, hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
I think it has something to do with this one. Ooh, that one.
Yeah, you can't
I think
see
it's.
it.
I think it's. Is it the map?
I
Let's
think
do
it's
this.
the map.
Let's do this one last one, and then I'll save, and then we'll do that. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras. Huh? Foie gras? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. Okay, I think we did hear that. Lying, yeah, it was lying.
But it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other, the parking lot entrance.
That's right. Doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry my sister's so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
Not as sorry as I am.
But she didn't do it. You have to believe me.
Okay, this one didn't really seem to have much, I think. So we both agree that it felt like this
I
one.
saw it. She tried to. Yeah, she.
I'm going to save. We'll save. We feel confidently that it's probably this one. I don't think this would be
No.
much use. This not much use. I don't think this really has any more to give. But again, she's giving us the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. If we show it to her, they'll be like, "Why is this important?" Because like Emma didn't I don't even think we know if she picked up the phone call or not.
Yeah.
But what is this? Couldn't we just how would she know? Right?
You can't know what's going on behind the
So I'm gonna try this. If it's not, then we'll go back. Ooh, it is. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor prosecutor? You, who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Oh. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't even know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed a crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't have possibly seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. How would she even know? Yeah.
Yeah.
If indeed you were in B block, you wouldn't have seen it. What? What? Whack!
Oh my god.
Wario!
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Ooh.
Ah,
Are you punching me? Oh my god.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... I'm going to save again. Can't risk it. Can't risk the biscuit.
Mm-mm.
What she saw. Where she saw it. The order of events. So... Well... Okay. We know that she saw the actual, like, her there at the car, but, like, she didn't see...
Well, she was from the other side of the fence for sure, because she has that picture.
Yeah. Or where she saw it. Because, wait a minute. If she was... Wait a minute. If she was at the other end, right? Like, what if she came through the entrance? Why would Lana duck the other way? Why would she head towards B block?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make more sense? It's interesting because, like, we know that little piece, that little tidbit, they haven't really expanded upon it. It wouldn't hurt. I saved, so it wouldn't hurt to try it. I'm gonna try it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
pointless to lie. I see.
Yeah, it does make sense. She knows the detail.
Yeah.
But how would you know the detail if you were on the opposite
On the
side of B
side,
block?
yeah,
you can't because she would have to be at the entrance.
She would have to premeditate it.
Lana saw that she was near the entrance and then ducked the other way and pushed the oil can. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using an emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. So wait, I think she was in the security room. Oh, I can't save. Oh no. Remember, she was giving her boyfriend a lunch. She was in the security room the whole time, and the security room looks directly out.
Everything.
I think it's this. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room.
It's where her boyfriend works.
Indeed.
Her boyfriend works.
It's where her boyfriend works.
Indeed.
One of many.
Yeah.
The security room is an underground parking lot. Oh, is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see an emergency phone from there.
Oh, that was a little more.
But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. She didn't even be able. She wouldn't be able to
see the murder at all.
murder. Yeah. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes. Well, Miss Star? Ooh. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star.
Order, witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make much sense.
Huh?
She could have just said that she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was a defendant who stabbed the victim.
Yeah, how did she get that photo?
Was it a different boyfriend?
Did she get it from somebody?
The truth still stands.
She was framed.
It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard room. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? We save again.
Again, like the picture, like there was someone working with her.
The angle of view to the crime,
Yeah.
well... Distance to the crime.
Distance to the crime. The difference in... No, not really the difference.
So the angle of the view to the crime? That seems like the most obvious.
Yeah.
Why must she know? The distance, and then what's the point with the distance?
Because she would have been farther away. She thought she was about 30 feet away, but then in the office is farther away than just like on the other side of the wall.
Well, we can try it. I saved, but what about this? It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. That one was not as obvious. They talked about it, but
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan and it's quite clear.
well, we might be. Okay, I don't think it's that one. What she saw is not the question is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Oh, right. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime scene from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness?
Oh, sorry. You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
What the hell? That's a new vocal system.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Okay, we know that. And you walk down. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
So you saw nothing.
So she had to walk. That's a lot of missing out. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of crime.
5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear on my finest plastic spork.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful...
Full invention. Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely!
He just keeps having like a million lunches.
Uh-oh.
We have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? Well, we have to have something. 5 minutes between witnessing the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time, if you like al dente. I got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank isn't that strange.
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I flee the scene, hey? Don't get the wrong idea, I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close. Oh, Mac, are you playing with Mama?
I'm afraid the Catholic Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
That was a lot. Oh, what?
Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid whales, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me!
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you.
What?
I have decisive evidence.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star.
Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woo woo! A triple D!
Dude, the judge kind of like
Bribery.
the judge kind of like just makes me laugh so fucking hard sometimes.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Oh my god.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? Oh boy.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One, of course, the victim's, and the other blood matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
Okay.
How'd you get that
how'd-
shoe?
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. As I already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
He's your attorney.
Well, it's not her attorney. He's just a witness. And, oh, sorry.
And you had blood tests performed.
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensic department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Okay. Now we got... Okay. This would be our last one. And then... I just want to be done with her.
Yeah, she's getting real annoying.
Okay, so she has 5. We have to figure out this again. Okay. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
But you lied on the
The
stand.
results. How many times do you have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile of lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This is when the suspect is admitting she did it.
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Star. Let's just get this over with.
Okay, that one was... There was nothing there for that one. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime. I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you, and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now, tell us what you did next.
Okay, that one also didn't have much to go with.
Mm-mm.
So this is the 2 types of blood. So, you brought it to the forensic department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, that man was stabbed after all.
And that blood belonged to the detective, or to the victim, Detective Goodman.
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on that shoe.
Okay, that didn't...
That didn't say
Yeah.
if it was hers or not.
And the other blood type matched with the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Yeah, but the blood type, not her, like, actual DNA.
You can't say for sure that the blood belonged to the defendant with the blood, just as you said. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. This is still true. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between a million types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can do more or less narrow any samples of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific. Well, she's saying if I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results.
But they said there were very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Sky. Well, that's not really... That's not
test
specific enough.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
It's the same blood type, but it's not... We haven't genetically tested to see if it's
What if
hers.
she has a common blood type?
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that.
So that one gave a lot.
I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
Is that salmon? Oh, no.
Pepper.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client, she's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Tomato soup, to be. Okay.
Oh my god. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe?
A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe?
Yes.
Yes. If I'm not imagining things, I say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction.
That's gleam in your eyes? You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What's the contradictory about the victim's shoe?
I'm just in case. I'm gonna save this again.
Show us the problem with this evidence.
Is it the bottom of the shoe? Look at the hole where the grippers go.
Oh my god.
So wait, it shows this, but then it shows the bottoms. Is this supposed to be it?
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie. Or I'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about this blood on the bottom of the shoe?
I can't save. Well, that's fine. Wait. Okay. What is contradictory about the blood on the bottom of the shoe?
Go back to the picture of her. Was she wearing those same shoes? She's wearing black shoes!
Oh my god. Angel Star.
That's not her shoe!
Oh my god, you liars.
Okay, let's present this. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. But she's wearing... What, isn't she not wearing...
She's wearing black shoes.
But, yeah, why is it not showing up as... Like... Yeah, so these are someone else's shoes. That contradicts your claim about the shoe.
This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been any bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Order, order, order. Well, witness?
What? Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright, but... It's true, the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there isn't a footprint.
Oh.
That's true, there has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Because
Wait.
it's not her shoes.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
Our witness is a mere devious than I give her credit for. We were hoodwinked into the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you thinking about?
Think back when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
Is it her shoe? Side and kicked over an oil drum. Wait,
Then her shoes would be full of oil.
that normally cool-headed chief to do. Or is it like oil? No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Or was it full with oil?
Yeah, like it would have gotten oil everywhere.
Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness. Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha! You don't mean.
Yes, the oil drum.
Oh.
To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
Ah!
That tie things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
But didn't we learn that the water spigot was like... If it was going into the oil drum, it was empty. Why, that's prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
That's when my sister's blood got on the shoe.
Okay.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
But
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
Angel Star is the one on the prosecutor's side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant Miss Lana Sky.
I knew there was gonna be a objection.
Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh? Me?
Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side?
Well, yeah, you are. You say my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you'll be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cop-up queen. Look at this. Wait. Wait.
A photograph.
I had it in just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in the photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet. Well, I can't really see. Oh, it is. Okay.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
But wait. The asphalt. The asphalt. Okay.
I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia. Oh. I think we'll save it here, and then when we come back, we will continue. Thank you for watching
Bum bum bum.
the Piff and Squirming Gaming Goose channel. Goodbye.